Perfect.
Yeah. And hello, everyone. I am Dale. This is Summer. I did point the right direction this time.
You did. Well done.
I'm so proud of myself. This is Idaho Summer. So, what are we doing? Why are we doing it? And who are we? Summer, who are you?
I am a crazy mom of 7, just living the country life, doing the best I can every day.
Country life. Tell everybody real quick. What did you do this morning at dark 30?
I had 6 calves that I needed to load, and I've never loaded calves by myself, so that I could ship them today. And black cows in a black dark night. That was interesting. It was an adventure for sure.
You did it though.
Did it? Yes. Check. I don't need to do it again.
That is a life goal that I never knew I had, but it's also complete.
Absolutely. And
That's
I
awesome.
won, so I'm yay for me.
What game are you guys playing? I win.
Yeah, whatever works.
There you go. I'm Dale Maxwell. I'm helping people do this. I'm kind of helping people create designs and attempting to build brands. And this has been an ongoing project process for a while. And I was super excited when I reached out to Summer. I'm like, hey, what do you think of these ideas? And she's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's run with it. And this is where we're at. So what is Idaho Summer? Idaho Summer is lady camouflage made by a lady. Nope, wrong way. I had it right the first time. This direction thing. I always got to remember you're on this side of me here. But anyway, lady camouflage made by a lady. And all of the camouflage designs that we're picking are all from her photos of Idaho outdoors. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Did I get that right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Why did we pick camouflage? How did that conversation remind me how that conversation went?
Well, I'm not sure exactly how that went. I think I had just sent you some photos, and all of a sudden your brain exploded into, wow, if we put some of that on leggings, that would be amazing. And then you probably saw me in the one set of camo that I had, and we're like, we could probably make that better.
Well, and I think I was something to the effect I was like, hey, you wear leggings, right? And you're like, duh. And then I think do you have any camouflage leggings? It was just, you're right. It was a light bulb moment for me. I was like, oh, yeah, this could be so cool. So reached out to you. You're like, no, I really have a hard time haven't really found anything I like. And then when these things happen, I have to act on it immediately. So I'm on the phone. I'm texting 3 or 4 women that I know. I'm like, hey, asking the same question, ding, 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 ding. And it really came back of not just yourself and the crew that you run with, but the ladies that I know that hunt and fish and are outdoorsy and do wear camouflage. The consistent answer really was there's nothing really that is unique for the women. It's pretty much the same camouflage design for both the male and the female, and to find stuff that's cut for women, that's not Cabela's, that's not the super pricey, expensive stuff, it's hard to find.
Yeah, it is.
And here you go. Here's the other reason. Let's do a screen share for a second. All I did was I looked up ladies camo clothing. That's all I did. And this is just Google Images. And
out of everything on that page, there's like 2 that I'm sort of okay with. The rest of it, like, I really hate.
It's all the same stuff. Now, most of this is outerwear, and we are not doing outerwear. We need to make sure that's very understood. We are doing casual, everyday stuff. Leggings is what our jump-off point.
Hunting. Yeah, we're not doing hunting gear
yes.
at this point in life. Yeah,
correct. But I mean, a lot of this is outerwear, but there's pants and
But it's outerwear because there aren't a lot of the product that we are trying to make.
right, right, absolutely. So with that, let me ask all of you, talking to you, all three of you that are probably going to see this. Let me ask you a question. When you look at casual everyday wearing, specifically leggings, but we're not leggings are our jump off product. That's what we're concentrating right now. That does not mean that we don't have other stuff in the works. We have, off the top of my head, Summer, I think we've been working on 5 or 6 different products.
Yes.
And that's not the capacity of what we have access to. What are you ladies looking for when you're looking for camouflage, just everyday wearing? So, Summer, what other than leggings, what is it that you're looking for?
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind, which is probably not what most people are going to think of, is bikinis. Just because that's my thing. That's the thing that I wear all year round. That's what I do if I'm trying to be dorky or embarrass my kids. It's bikinis. And so that's one product that like just gets me excited. And I do have a traditional, camouflage bikini, and it's okay, but it's that exact same, what you just showed. It's that same pattern. It's got the pink on it. I'm not a pink lover, so that I wear it, but that's because that was the only thing I could find back when I got that product. Other things that, like, if I'm going to wear it every day, sports bras. If I'm working out, throw on the leggings, put on the sports bra. Goes nicely together. You kind of need it. You need that if you're a girl. Well, most girls need that. And then sweatshirts. Who doesn't love a good hoodie? And since we've started this, like, I notice when people are wearing camouflage everywhere I go, that's what I see. And so I'm noticing, okay, what are people wearing when they're just out and about? And so that's been interesting to watch and just kind of notice what some of that stuff is.
Isn't it so interesting how when we start working on something or something is shown to us, that's what we notice
everywhere.
It's the blue car scenario.
Yes.
If you say look for blue cars, now there's blue cars everywhere, and you didn't realize how many blue cars are out there.
I didn't realize how many kindergartners wear camouflage to school until this week. Like, I was like, holy moly, that's just one class, and there was like 7 kids in different camo. It was fantastic.
I love it. Well, maybe so. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conundrum. Is that there's so much that we could do. And Summer, it was pretty funny when we sat down, 2 weeks ago? Last week? I don't know. Time's running away from me. We sat down. I'm like, hey, Summer, let's do a Zoom call. Let me show you the capacity of what we can do. And it seemed to me, Summer, and correct me if I'm wrong, it seemed to me when we got on that call, you're like, okay, let's figure this out. Let's look at it. And
I was humoring you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes. And thank you for humoring me. But then when we start doing the design, you're like, it seemed to me like the light bulbs really started coming on.
Oh, it was so much fun. So much fun, to see it in real life, to see it come alive. And then because it's my photos on there, to see you stick my photo and then for me to go, oh, I really love that. Or actually, gosh, that photo I need to definitely do different next time, but it was fun to see it come alive and see it, it was so much fun. We had so much fun that day.
It was fun. It was an absolute blast. And it's one thing when I sit down and I start designing things, because it's just from my perspective and my thought, I'm like, okay, whatever. But it was so refreshing and so much fun to sit there and let you run it and I just do the work. And you say, nope, I want this, move this here. I'd rather have this. Now let's scrap that. Let's try this. And seeing your creative juices running was so much fun. And
that's really hard for me to do because when you would place it somewhere, for me to say, actually, I don't like that. That was hard for me to do because that's not my normal nature. It'd be just, well, if you like it, that's good enough. But I did have an opinion. There was a few that needed a little tweaking.
Well, but here's the working relationship, right? We set that at the beginning. It's nobody's in charge. Nobody. This is not mine. This is your photography. This is your products, and I'm just the worker bee, and I'm getting it. I'll figure out the back end, and I'll do all that jazz. But when it comes to product placement, specific products, and then of course when you get those products in and you get to wear them and feel them, and the excitement of that, when you sent me that text, when you received the first batch of products in and you sent me that text, you're like, I love them. Oh my gosh, my day.
You should have seen the happy dance on my end because it was pretty exciting.
Because I don't wear leggings. I don't know. And so getting them to you, that it takes a little bit for these, because these products are printed and sewn every single time. It's not like there's a warehouse out there where they could take it off a shelf and throw it in the mail. So the shipping time on these is longer. And so that week and a half, 2 weeks, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen if she gets them in? She doesn't like them. And of course, and I think I told you, I was sitting there going, okay, what's our secondary product? What's our third product? Okay, so if she hates these, what am I going to, and then you're like, I love them.
I love them.
It was done. It was done. So leggings are our jump off point. I'm going to keep saying that because that's really where we're putting our effort into. But I just need everyone to understand, Summer is absolutely testing out other products. She's absolutely taking a look at things. Her and her daughters are meticulously going through everything. And I'm super stoked for us to get these products in other ladies' hands so that we can get some good feedback. We can get some good testimonials. So with that, I want to open it up to the world, is that if you're interested in doing a product test with us and you want to be a part of this process, please let us know, and we'll work through this. And we're learning forward. So this is the first time either one of us have built our goal is to build a significant brand. This is what we're doing, and we're pouring ourselves into it. So we're learning, but we also understand that we need your help. 100%.
Absolutely.
So with that said, reach out to us, Summer or myself, if you have specific product, feel, touch, look questions. She's the one to talk to. If you have other questions on how to partner with us, how to talk with us, we're looking for brand ambassadors. We're looking for people to get on this show right here so we can talk about the industry, so that we can talk about outdoors, using these products in the gym. There's 100 different ways that we can do this and look at it and go about it. So last thoughts. We're going to keep this one short and simple for today.
No, I think that sounds pretty good.
Awesome.
I'm excited to get these out there. I can't wait to get my new shipment because I think they're going to be awesome. And I'm just excited all the way around.
Okay, so got a question for you, Summer. This new shipment comes in. Everything works out right. Are you willing to show them off in one of our broadcasts?
Absolutely. Sorry to everyone that might have to see that, but absolutely.
I love it. And then I gotta say something in closing. I love that we're matching a little bit today.
No.
I appreciate that. Yep. So that's a whole other story. And if someone wants to hear it, we'll tell it. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. This is Idaho Summer. That is Summer Chaffin. I am Dale Maxwell. We're here working to create a really unique and cool ladies camouflage design brand. I need to get that figured out a little bit better, but we'll get there.
You'll get it.
All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. Summer, keep
beautiful
smiling.
Day. You too.